In about 1991, my uncle, my father's brother, gave him a Smithfield ham as a Christmas present. You're supposed to hang them for about the 6 months in a dry Virginia smokehouse. My father hung his in his basement in Ohio, a very damp basement, and he hung it there for 20 years. And I kept telling my father that he should get rid of it. And he said, "Nonsense, I'm gonna take it out to my club. The chef there knows what to do with a Smithfield ham. You just cut off the rind on the outside and I'll have a dinner party." And I'm thinking, your friends are all 80. They will die. You cannot eat this ham. In 2008, my father got sick and died of completely non-ham related causes. And he left 3 daughters and the house and the ham. My sister and I, after about 3 weeks, said, "The ham. What do you want to do with the ham?" And my sister Mary, who was a professor, said, "We should have a Viking funeral. We should get a raft and go out to a lake and set it on fire." And I said, "We're 50-year-old women. We can't just set a toxic ham on fire in a public place. We will get arrested." And she said, "Well, can we have a funeral?" I said, "Yeah, we can have a funeral."
So a year ago, Ellen was the Toastmaster at the Nebula Awards, and she told the story of the scary ham. And apparently it killed. So much so that the audience encouraged her to write it down and published it. And 3 days later, I read it, and that night I was on the phone with her obtaining the rights to this story.
As a writer, every once in a while you'll get a nibble of somebody who wants to make your work into a film, and it usually doesn't happen. I find it interesting that this is the one that's actually going to happen.
It is a beautiful story. It is full of dark humor and a little absurdity and a little existential, but it really is, it's a very touching, beautiful short film, and we're really excited to be able to shoot it this summer. Our goal is to raise $20,000 that will cover production and post-production, as well as launching this film into the film festival circuit. We have very high expenses in terms of production that include the camera rental and gathering some of the equipment. Primarily, though, it's the art department that is going to require a lot of funding, because we want to be as accurate as we can to portray the truth of how we see it and how we see the story of the scary ham.
If you heard me tell the scary ham story in person, in real life at the Nebulas, if you watched the streaming, if you've read the story on tour.com, if you've shared it with people. I have one friend who apparently read it aloud at his family's Christmas party. I would love to have you support the fundraiser to turn this into a movie and spread the scary ham story even farther. So if you love the scary ham story, please click on the link and give us a couple of bucks so we can turn this into a movie. I think that it's a funny story. I think that it is entertaining, but I also think on a deeper level that it explores what it means to go through what you are left with when a loved one is gone.